Hello everyone, I'm Albert Bevia with Spain on the Fork. In today's episode, we're going to be making homemade olive tapenade. This appetizer has an amazing Mediterranean flavor, as well as a handful of health benefits. Now, you can make olive tapenade in two different ways. The old-fashioned way with a mortar and pestle, or the more modern way, where you grab all the ingredients, put it in a food processor, and in about 30 seconds, your olive tapenade is done. You can make this in whatever way you prefer. For me, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, as the mortar and pestle is one of my favorite kitchen instruments. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a generous half cup of black pitted olives, a generous half cup of green pimento stuffed olives, 2 tablespoons of capers, and we're going to rinse them through water. And after rinsing your olives and capers, let's go ahead and add them to a shallow bowl with some paper towels and let's pat them dry. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is we want to grab 1 clove of garlic and we're going to finely mince it. Okay, now's when the fun begins. Let's grab a mortar and pestle, let's add our minced garlic, our olives, and our capers, and let's start mashing them together. Now, traditionally, olive tapenade has anchovies in it. Now, I know most of you are not fans of anchovies, so we're going to add a couple spices and herbs to give our olive tapenade more flavor. I'm going to add about a half teaspoon of dried thyme and a half teaspoon of dried oregano. We'll also add a pinch of sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And let's smash our spices and herbs with our olives and capers. Okay, for our last ingredients, we're going to add about 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice and about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin Spanish olive oil. And let's mix it all together. Now let's grab some saran wrap and cover our mortar. Now let's add our olive tapenade to the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to let all the flavors develop. Okay, so while our olive tapenade sits in the fridge, let's go ahead and make some toast that will go perfect with it. First thing we're going to get is we're going to grab 1 baguette and we're going to thinly slice it. Okay, now we're going to make a dressing that we're going to brush on each toast. We're going to use about 1 tablespoon of extra virgin Spanish olive oil, a 1/4 teaspoon of dried parsley, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. And let's mix it all together. And now let's grab some of our dressing and let's start brushing it on each piece of toast. Okay, now let's grab a grilling pan, let's put it in our stove, and let's heat it with a medium-high heat. And once our grilling pan gets hot, let's go ahead and add the toast to it, oil side first. And after about a minute, let's go ahead and flip each piece of bread. And after a total of about 2 minutes since we added our pieces of bread, let's go ahead and turn off our fire and take our pieces of toast out. And we'll lightly salt each piece of toast with some sea salt. And about 30 minutes after adding our olive tapenade to the refrigerator, I went ahead and took it out. Now let's remove the saran wrap and let's start plating our dish. Now let's add our tapenade to a small bowl. We'll add our bowl to the middle of the plate and we'll add our pieces of toast around it. And there's our finished plate of a homemade olive tapenade. If you enjoyed today's video on making this healthy and tasty appetizer, please subscribe to my channel so you can receive all my future videos. Until the next time, hasta luego.